Hello and welcome back to more Beyond Two Souls. In our last video, Jody snuck out of the facility to try and be like other girls, and this resulted in a whole bunch of people ending up dead. Now, judging by her as a kid in the intro, I'm guessing we're back to this, her young kid in the facility.
I don't know how to tell you this, Jody, so I'm just going to tell you. Your mom and I, we've been transferred. We have to leave the base. We really want to take you with us, but we think... Everyone thinks that it would be better for you to stay here with Professor Dawkins. Of course, we'll come to see you whenever it's possible, and when you're better, you'll join us in our new home. Okay?
Really don't like that guy.
Well, I think it's for the best.
She may be
Goodbye,
adopted, but you're still abandoning your kid.
Be brave, darling. I know this is difficult. I'm sure it'll work out for you.
We gotta go. Susan.
Just give me a minute, Philip.
Really don't like him at all. I bet she divorces him
That's enough. Come
later on. She's clearly not as okay as he is abandoning Jody.
Hello? What's the matter? Philip!
Oh, we're choking him. I don't want to actually kill him.
He tried to kill me! Oh my God, she's evil! You're a monster! Do you hear me? A monster!
Oh my God. Jody.
Jody, I know how you feel, but you made the right decision.
Seems like she really didn't make a decision. This was kind of put on her. We let her father go early. We let go of the button so we wouldn't kill him, but that was a short chapter. So now we're headed to Navajo. I'm guessing this will be a bit of a longer chapter then, since that was so quick.
Look, I'm totally exhausted and thirsty, and I have no clue where we fucking are, so just play nice and give me a break, okay?
Not really sure where we're going, but there's a house up there, so I don't know if we can shortcut through the desert if we have to take the road all the way there. Ah, we can hitchhike. Or maybe not. I wonder if hitchhiking and going to the house are two different options that the game presents you with. Alright, let's try this again. I guess hitchhiking maybe was never an option. False hope.
Everything's gonna be okay. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm dying of thirst. And everything's fucked. But it's gonna be okay. Leave me alone, Aiden. What?
How did she not notice that? She must be a little delusional from the heat and dehydration.
It's okay, Aiden. There's no reason to be nervous.
Okay, I guess it doesn't want us to go that way around the house. The door must be on this side then. Unless someone's just outside, but I think we gotta go around the house probably.
Hi. I'm so sorry to disturb you. I'm just looking for some place to spend the night, and I was hoping...
You can't stay here. Sorry.
Can I just spend the night in your barn? Please? I mean, I promise I will be gone by morning.
I told you can't stay here. You need to leave now.
Akurinao, Dobone, Zarahe, Edinne.
Ote Katnas ad Bendaco the dos kat. Ado a Bendago no dos do.
It's okay. You can stay here tonight. Come in.
Bit of a weird reaction there. I don't know what's happening here.
What's your name?
Jody.
I'm Paul. These are my sons, Corey and Jay. My mother, Shimasani. Don't be surprised if she doesn't answer you. She hasn't spoken in years. We're about to have dinner. Would you like to eat with us?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Nice little dinner in the middle of the desert. At least she has some water now. The food looks decent.
We don't see many hitchhikers out here. Can I ask where you're headed?
I just keep moving from day to day. I guess if I keep going long enough, I'll figure out where I'm headed.
I see.
This is the first ranch that I've seen in miles.
There used to be more of us. Many have left for the city. It's a hard life out here.
guys are, Navajo, right?
We're Dene.
That means the people in Navajo. That's what we call ourselves.
You guys are really far from everything here.
My family's lived here for generations. I was born here. I'll probably die here. I tell my boys to go. I know there's nothing for them here. But, they want to stay with their grandmother and me, so...
Of course, something weird has to be going on. She never wanders into a normal situation in this game. There's no peace for Jody at all.
It's late. Jay will, show you to your room. Good night.
They don't even clean up. It's very weird. They all just suddenly run to bed and board up the house.
Are you coming? You stay in your room, no matter what you hear.
What I hear? What do you mean?
You value your life? Lock your door and don't come out until the morning.
Okay, something really weird is going on at this ranch. I almost prefer to stay in the room and not find out what it is, because then we're gonna have to deal with it, whatever it is.
It's a very strange place. Don't worry. Tomorrow will be a long way from here. Good night, Aiden.
It's never quite that simple in this game. We never just get a good night's sleep, leave in the morning, and everything's just fine. Something crazy always has to happen.
You stay in your room, no matter what you hear.
Is this all going to be foreshadowing something? Trying to explore a little bit as Aiden, because at least then Jody is safe. Okay, so one of the brothers hears this and is like panicking. They both seem a little on edge by whatever's happening outside right now. can just go back to bed. Or we can go out and investigate, but I think it's a better idea not to do that right now. Now we can just check out the aftermath and make some decisions. But at least we're not part of that aftermath. Well, that was creepy. Something tells me we're gonna have to deal with whatever that is. There's no way they just let us walk out of here and continue on our merry way. It is a cool setting out in the desert.
You looked exhausted. I told the boys to let you sleep.
Thanks. I really needed it.
Made some coffee.
Run while you can.
I'm gonna hit the road. Thank you.
There's a lot of work to be done on the farm. Maybe you'd like to stay on for a few days. Lend a helping hand. Couldn't pay you anything, but you have a roof, food on the table. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Good. You'll find some more clothes in Corey's room. See you outside?
I know she probably feels indebted to their hospitality, but this is kind of a place you need to get away from.
Ready for work?
I'm ready when you are.
The sheep need water. Think you can handle that?
Sure.
At least Paul seems very nice. The older brother kind of has a chip on his shoulder, and I'm not really sure why, but I'm kind of certain it has to do with whatever was going on outside last night. Must be tough work just because of the heat and the dry climate.
So, you're gonna stay a while?
It looks that way.
Great. I mean, it's good to have some help.
Okay, we have the water. We just gotta be able to dump it somewhere. Trying to figure out what it's telling me to do here. can't really read what that button is. There we go. We must have just been on a bad angle.
Thanks, Jody. Can you get some hay from the barn?
I guess it just wants to give us a bit of a snapshot of their daily life, so we'll play along, help them out where we can. Be kind of interesting to see what their story has in store for us. Hope I can get their grandmother to talk, or at least the older brother to warm up to us a little bit.
Take it easy, Jody. Just one bale, not the whole goddamn haystack.
Not totally sure where we're taking this, but I'm guessing we're going
Jody!
into the same enclosure.
Lunch?
Okay, let me just finish this first.
Try taking this in with the sheep at least, and hopefully that's the right place.
Put it down anywhere. Thanks, Jody. It's lunchtime. Go and join the boys if you're hungry.
You coming?
Later. I still have work to do.
Okay, later then.
Have a seat.
Thanks. Is it true that your grandmother hasn't spoken in years?
Yeah. My father said she hasn't said a word since my great-grandmother died. That's gotta be 30 years.
There's a lot of work to do on the ranch.
Yeah. Jay takes care of the horses. I watch the churros, and my father does just about everything else.
Churros? Are those a plant?
What were those noises last night? It sounded like something was banging on the house, and
That's just the wind. It makes strange sounds in the desert.
I saw the dead sheep. What happened to them?
A storm. They wander out of the pen and choke to death on the sand. Do you always ask so many questions?
When I don't understand something, yeah.
Huh? How about if I started asking you questions? Where you come from? What you're doing here? You probably wouldn't like it, huh? So keep your secrets to yourself. And don't ask any more questions. You'll excuse me. I got work to do.
Alright, that only adds to the
Don't
mystery.
mind him, Jody. He's okay when you get to know him.
I'll bet.
Well, I guess I better get back to it or Paul will get mad. See you later.
Well done, Jody. Hi. My name is Jody, and I'm gonna stay here for a little bit and help out. I hope that you don't mind. This is beautiful. Did you make this yourself? Hey, anything else need doing, Paul?
No, but maybe the boys could use some help.
Okay, I'll check.
Alright, let's see what we're able to do. Kind of keep progressing this till we uncover the mysteries in this area.
Let's see what Jay's doing.
Whoa, Steve. Whoa.
Proud and stubborn. Never wants to go in with the others.
Do you mind if I try?
You worked with horses before?
No.
Go right ahead. His name's Ashki.
Hey there, Ashki. Don't be afraid. I'm just gonna come over there, okay? Easy. Easy, boy. No, Aiden. This is between him and me. See, Ashki? That's not so bad, is it? Admit it. You kind of like me, huh? Hey, Aiden. Ever dreamed of riding a horse?
It's gotta be weird to possess a different species altogether.
Take him to the enclosure.
It's kinda cool. It lets us control the horse.
How'd you do that?
We all have our secrets, right?
Maybe I misjudged you.
If you want to take a shower, it's behind the barn. Ladies first.
It's fine by me.
I guess it's warm enough outside there that it kind of makes sense to have that outdoors. I'm always worried it's going to do something that's going to get me kicked off of YouTube when I'm filming this. Well, that's not okay. Crown? Why does it say crown? What is it trying to tell us?
And then the guy left running. And you know what? He was never seen again.
Well, guess it's bedtime again.
It's time to go to bed.
What's happening here? Why do we have to lock up the house?
Just go to your room, Jody. And don't come out, no matter what happens. You remember the sheep last night? I don't want anything to happen to you.
I don't really want to persist too much with Paul. He seems like too nice of a character to get in any sort of an argument with. He's done nothing but help us out so far, so... maybe we'll try sending Aiden out again to see if he can get any more clues as to what's going on here. Maybe we'll just pull off the band-aid and go running outside. Doesn't seem to want to let us into our room, so I think it really is pointing us in the direction of going outside anyway. Guess it's finally time to deal with whatever's happening here. They've had enough of us just sleeping at night and trying to ignore it. Still think she should have ran when she had the chance. Well, they weren't lying about the storm, that's for sure. Can see why all the other ranchers moved out to the city to get away from this. What is happening now? Does this land have some sort of curse on it? Alright, we gotta escape this somehow. Suddenly them being afraid to go outside at night makes a lot more sense. Them staying here and not moving to the city makes a lot less sense. What do we gotta do here? We gotta use him as a shield. Are they protecting her? So maybe that spirit we kept seeing wasn't on the opposing side. Maybe it was a protector of
Jody!
some sort.
Jody, I told you to stay in your room. You could have been killed.
What's happening here? What was that thing?
You should have listened to me. Stayed in your room.
You have to tell me the truth. You have to tell me the truth now.
It's Yaitso. He wants blood. That's all he's interested in. We can't do anything about it. You can't fight a spirit.
Spirits don't live in this world. If he's here, there's a reason. You remember Ashley? We're friends, right?
Now,
I'm
any
just gonna
sane
put my foot in the
person,
stirrup and climb up, okay?
any sane person would have run for the hills after that night. But they've got to be questioning why she's still here, knowing how haunted
Figure out
this
how to go
land is.
forward. Hey, what do you think, Ashki? We're doing pretty good, huh?
That horse is gonna have to tell me your secret. Listen, I'm headed over the pasture to tend the churros. You wanna come?
Sure.
Let's go then. Yeah!
Again, maybe I'm misguided as to what churros are, but I didn't know they were something that grew in a field that you could tend to. Then again, I've never lived in, like, this kind of desert climate before, so I'm probably not the right expert in this area. I always think of churros as like a fried dessert with like cinnamon and sugar on it. But maybe they're talking about a plant with a similar name and I'm just stupid.
Look, I know you don't want to talk about it. But I really need to know what happened last night. Your father knew the spirit. It's not the first time he's come, right?
Yaitso has always been here. It comes at night and steals souls. The old ones used to say, it's a curse. The price our tribe had to pay for living on these lands.
And despite all this, your father never wanted to just leave?
No. For him, the spirit is just part of the land. It's like the rocks or the desert sand. It's something you can't change, so you have to learn to live with it. My turn to ask you some questions. What are you really doing out here in the middle of the desert? It feels like you're running away from something.
I guess I'm just trying to forget. You know, make a new start. Maybe I'm just running away from myself.
You're like us. You also have your dark secret, don't you, Jody?
I have to tell you something. Hey.
Jay! Bekend de klis.
Oh, Shazah? The bed bar shark. She in the dish is.
That was Paul. There's no water at the ranch. Something must be up with the well. I'm gonna have a look on my way back.
I can go take a look if you want.
Don't know if you'll be able to do much.
I'll do what I can. Where's the well?
It's over there. It's got a windmill. Shouldn't be hard to find.
Okay. I'll see you back at the ranch.
Okay. See you later.
I'm guessing it was the sheep he was going to tend to. Maybe he's just using a word for them that I don't recognize, but I'm guessing it was the sheep he was talking about. Okay. Let's head over to that windmill and well and see if we can fix it. We're kind of getting one piece of this puzzle at a time as we progress through this story, so I'm guessing we have to keep doing the chores and we'll eventually figure out what's going on with the spirit in the land, but I really think she should have just run for it and this family probably should have moved away, but that's just my opinion. I wouldn't be sticking around here to fight with that spirit, that's for sure.
The pump's running again.
Alright, I guess that's going to be our next clue as to where to go. Can we take the horse? The horse an option? No. So I'm guessing we're going into whatever this mound is, if there's a door on it. Or at least around it, looking for that spirit. Especially now that we know they're kind of like an ancestor guardian and not an attacking spirit. Alright, what can we do in here? Is there anything else we can interact with in here? Doesn't seem to be. Maybe we'll just have to go back out? I don't know. It's weird that it brought us in here just to show us that. Okay, that's a little different. What happened here? I'm guessing we're seeing something from the past, some sort of vision. Again with the word crown. Let's trying to tell us something and showing us through visions and clues. Still not entirely sure what it's telling us. But it wants us to go this way because there's an arrow. I hope what we're looking for is going to be somewhat obvious, otherwise we might ride right past it. Just kind of following the trail and hope it leads us where we need to be going. This looks like something up here on the left.
Fort Crown? Why have I been brought here?
Well, if it's called Fort Crown, it makes sense. Clues seem to have been leading us towards a crown, so...
Can you see anything, Aiden?
Not easy to aim this using the two different dots. There we go. I think I got it.
Show yourself, Armin!
Okay, so there seems to be a dispute over the land.
Soldiers in the fort. Could it be Yateso? Fork tree. I have to find it.
So my guess is going to be that these people came here to take over the land and were maybe slaughtering the people who were already here. So the people who are here maybe summoned this spirit to get rid of them. Maybe they unleashed something they couldn't control in the land, causing it to remain cursed and just kill indiscriminately. But again, that's a guess at this point. We'll uncover more of this as we find clues. I think we're looking for some sort of forked tree, it said, but I don't know what that looks like, so... That does not look like the tree we're after. I guess if we follow the path again, maybe it'll lead us towards this tree. That looks like some sort of big tree down the path. Big white tree with no greenage on it.
The place I saw in my visions.
Okay, we found the tree. Now what do we have to do here?
There's nothing here. What's the connection?
Can we use Aiden to figure it out? Yes, we can. Okay, how do we use Aiden? Is our horse eating sand? Something might be wrong with that horse.
They were killed by the entity. The ghosts. They were wearing these ritual masks. Thanks, Aiden.
Should we be disturbing this site and collecting these things? Are we gonna end up taking the cursed spirit with us when we leave?
Weird. This one has no talisman.
That design on that blanket matches the blanket that their grandmother wears.
He put it around the baby's neck.
I'm guessing the baby was...
Help me, Aiden.
Maybe the grandmother?
I've got to see what happened. It all went by too fast. I didn't understand it. It's just all mixed up. It's as if something's missing. I'll show the talismans to Paul. Maybe he'll know something.
I think it's the grandmother we should be showing them to. It's weird that the storm's kicking up in the daytime, though. I think disturbing this is causing problems. Oh, not Paul.
We came here in broad daylight. We tried to get to the house. Corey, get the car! Come on, start already, goddammit! It won't start, Jay! It won't start!
Oh, the entity's coming back.
We've got to get to the house.
I don't think that's gonna help.
There's nothing else we can do. My father told you can't fight a spirit.
That was on that baby.
Mother gave it to me. Like her mother before. She also gave me this.
where it all began. I need to watch carefully. Remember every detail.
So they summoned a spirit to basically cleanse the land, but it cleansed the land of them and their enemies.
They summoned Yaitsu here.
They were lost, full of hatred for the white man. They bring spirit to kill their enemies and gain revenge. He turned against them. He was still hungry for blood. Yaitsu is back. He has come to take our lives.
Are your ancestors? They're the guardians who protect the house, right?
They know they were robbed, so they returned to protect us from the evil that they released.
If they brought the entity here, there's gotta be some way to send it back to its own world.
They used a ritual to open the passage. I still remember the incantation, but the ritual is lost in the past.
I saw the ritual in my vision. I'll prepare it and you can help me with the incantation.
Hurry! He's coming.
A fire. I have to make a fire in the front of the house.
Alright, make a fire, draw a circle with a stick man.
Something to light the fire.
Jody, what the hell?
Trust me! I know what I'm doing!
We gotta get inside! The storm is coming!
Leave it be, Jay!
Shimasani, you can talk?
The stick, Jody! You must find a stick to draw the sign!
I wonder what happens if we choose wrong here.
That's it! Now the talismans! I have to remember where each of the medicine men stood. There! That's exactly right! Okay! Now each of you needs to stand next to a talisman! There must be a soul attached to each one! There's only 4 of us! And 5 talismans! We need a 5th soul to complete the ritual!
This is crazy, Jody!
Can we use Aiden?
We don't go inside right now!
Yeah, we can use Aiden.
Doc, we need 1 more soul! That's it! We've got the 5 souls! Shimasani, start the incantation now!
Alright, I think we did it. I think we got rid of it.
Jody!
Alright, we lost the two elders. I guess it's just the brothers left.
No white man has ever been to the place I'm taking you. My people have buried our dead there for many hundreds of years. For us, it's sacred land.
Wow, this has been quite an epic chapter in this game. This is probably the longest one we've seen so far. It's up there with the homeless scene from a few videos ago. At least it's a nice, quiet, and shady and peaceful area, it looks like.
These are the bones of your ancestors. I'm sure they would have wanted to be buried alongside their own people.
Don't blame yourself. My father is with Shimasani and his ancestors. He's happy where he is.
I wonder if we miss out on something by not physically burying our own dead now with a shovel. Like, we don't do the work, we have pay a machine and someone to do it typically. I guess we still have something we have to see from that ancestor. He's trying to show us something. But again, the physical labor of burying the dead as part of showing our respects towards them We kind of lose that in modern day burials, I think. Not too many people pick up a shovel nowadays and bury their own relatives, I don't think. I keep missing the timing on this. Right button, but wrong time. There we go. Alright, what are we looking for in here? There's cave paintings. We don't seem to be able to interact with them. It's a person that is tied to a spirit just like us. Guess that tells her a little bit about herself, or how the spirits identify with her.
So your decision is made? You're leaving?
There's just things that I have to work out. Things from my past. I think I'm ready to face them now.
You did a lot for us, Jody. For us, and for our people. If you don't find what you're looking for, just come back here. You'll always find a home here.
I'm gonna miss you.
Me too. I'll never forget you, Corey.
Ashki is gonna miss you.
One day I'll come back and see you.
Hey, Jody! You didn't think you were just gonna walk, did you?
It took me some time, but I managed to get it going again. Take it. It's yours. It's the least we can do to thank you.
That thing runs? Alright, I don't know how far we're gonna make it on this thing. Well, that's going to do it for today's episode, so thanks for watching, and come see our next video. Bye for now.